In section 5.3, we look at synthetic division. We have a different type of procedure with division that's a lot easier, but it's only for certain types of division. When dividing a polynomial by a binomial of the form x minus b, you may find that synthetic division is easier and more efficient. But this only works if the outside polynomial is of the form x minus b. So let's go ahead and try a synthetic division problem. 3x cubed minus x squared plus 4x plus 8. We still want to make sure that we aren't missing any terms like what we did for long division, and we're not in this case. We know that the outside term has to be of the form x minus b. Well, right now we have x plus 2. We can rewrite this with a double negative. This is going to turn into x minus negative 2 because those two negatives would give me the positive 2 I'm looking for. So my b in this case is negative 2. That is what's going to go on the outside of our synthetic division. We don't care about the letters when we use synthetic division. We only care about the coefficients. So what we're going to do is we're going to draw a box. And we're going to put the coefficients. So a 3, a negative 1, a 4, and an 8. We put a plus sign down in the corner, and to start the process, we will always bring down the first term. So when we bring down the first term, I get 3. Now what we do is we multiply the terms on the outside of the box. So negative 2 times 3, and put that into the next open spot inside the box. So we're going to put a negative 6 there. The numbers inside the box are going to get added together. So negative 1 plus negative 6 is negative 7. Then we restart the process. Outside times outside, or negative 2 times negative 7. That gives me 14. And then we add these together. 4 plus 14 gives me 18. Outside times outside is 18 times negative 2, which is negative 36. And when I add these together, 8 plus negative 36 gives me negative 28. Whatever this last term is our remainder. So negative 28 is the remainder. What we're going to do now is we're going to take the numbers that are outside the box on the bottom. So the 3, the negative 7, and the 18, and the negative 28. Starting with the 3, our x is now going to be 1 power down from the original. We had an x cubed to begin with, which means now it's going to be 3x squared. Then we just keep decreasing in order. So minus 7x plus 18, and then our remainder, we have our plus, and then we put negative 28 all over the original that was on the outside, which we can just write it as x plus 2. And that is your final answer. If you were to perform this with long division, you would get the exact same thing. So let's go ahead and try another one. 3x to the 4th minus 21x cubed plus 31x squared minus 25. So first things first is I am missing that x term. So I need to take into account when I do this, just like what we did with long division. So after the 31x squared, I'm just going to put 0x and then minus 25. Our outside piece, which is supposed to be of the form x minus b, is already in that form. So my b in this case is just 5. And that's what's going to go on the outside of the box. Then we put the coefficients. So we have a 3, we have a negative 21, we have a 31, we have our 0, and we have negative 25. And so what we always do is we bring down the first term. So we have 3. We have our plus symbol, and we do outside times outside. So 5 times 3 is 15. Negative 21 plus 15 is negative 6. 5 times negative 6 is negative 30. 31 plus negative 30 is 1. 5 times 1 is 5, and 0 plus 5 is 5. And 5 times 5 is 25, and negative 25 plus 25 gives me a remainder of 0. So just like last time, we're going to take the numbers on the bottom, and those become the coefficients of our answer. We drop the power down on the x by 1. So this time it's going to be a 3x cubed, and then you just keep going in descending order. So minus 6x squared, plus x, and plus 5. And we don't have a remainder to worry about, so we can just leave it as is. And let's practice one more. 3x to the 4th minus 4x cubed plus 8x squared minus 5x minus 5 divided by x minus 2. So we're not missing any terms. In this outside polynomial, which has to be of the form x minus b, is already in that form. And so my b in this case is just 2. And that's what's going to go on the outside. So what we want to do is we are going to draw our box, and we put our plus sign, and we write the coefficients. So 3, negative 4, we have 8, negative 5, and negative 5. We bring down the first term, which is 3, and then we start the process. Outside times outside, or 2 times 3 gives me 6. Negative 4 plus 6 is 2. 2 times 2 is 4. And 8 plus 4 is 12. 12 times 2 is 24. And negative 5 plus 24 is 19. 19 times 2 is 38. And 38 plus negative 5 is 33. So that is my remainder. So again, we use these numbers and they become the coefficients, but we start with 1 power down on the x. So this becomes 3x cubed plus 2x squared plus 12x plus 19, and then plus the 33 over whatever's on the outside, which in this case is x minus 2.